Shit, man, this is brutal. Ice, Alberta. Alberta on ice. Some of it's all that rain and freezing rain makes for quite a mess. Makes for quite a mess. Get this done before the temperature goes south like it's supposed to. There, new gasket, green plug. Next step, get this safety wire. Just the fancy pair of pliers there you can see up here, and just clamp into that, give them that little rod in the back of pull. I'll show you how that's done. But all that stuff on these engines are safety wired on. Having the drain plug fall out in flight could turn you into a glider pilot real quick. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Just using a flip camera. I had to make this wire here. There's a tab that's supposed to be on that. That oil tank up over here used to be a tab, but that kind of broke off, so I ran this wire here up into the air box. There's a spot there where I could put a safety wire on, so I just leave an open loop on it there so I can grab it. For the wire, so I'll muckle onto that. Use these strings up in critters here. How well this is going to work now because of this. I'll just kind of, there you have it. Grab on a little further down here. Tighten that up a bit. Get under the there. Now you're supposed to be able to turn it around there, you can see the nut. There's only the one hole drilled in there, so I'm going to have to wrap the wire out. Because normally it would rotate kind of this way if it were to start to unscrew it, but if you go too tight, you're going to break that wire. It's not ideal the way that is there, but that's all I can do with it. Snip that off. Done. There's those funky safety wire pliers. They work pretty good. Just see this little hook here. And you squeeze them till that goes inside. You slide this piece back, which locks the handle down. And of course in this end you got the 2 strands of wire. And then you just give this thing here. It's a round knob in the back. You give that a pull. And it just spins around and gives you that neat braided look. Pretty simple. You can get those at Princess Auto. I use them on the Harley as well. And the old shovel heads, they got the safety wire you use on the screws in the primary drive and the inner primary. This plane's powered by a 65 horse Continental, which is one of the probably the biggest reason I bought this plane is it didn't have a 2-stroke engine. It had an actual aircraft engine in it. You can see the dual mags in there. Got the dual ignition. There's a plug here in the top. This one I upgraded with the resistor wires, new plugs, and then on the other side of the cylinder down here in the bottom, so you can see the wire here going to the bottom, spark plug. So each, like all planes, you got 2 dual ignition for each cylinder and the dual mags in there. The downside of this engine weighs about 175 pounds. Yeah, that's the only downside. The upside is, well, I get a 3.5 hour, 3.5 gallon, I should say, and burn to an hour. 65 horse, and it swings a big bloody 72-inch propeller, and the engines are as reliable as hell. I mean, my first ultralight was a 2-stroke, and it's always in the back of your mind. Haven't been a motorcycle and snowmobile mechanic for 20 years. I've seen things like go and make a hell of a mess in the snowmobile. In an airplane, yeah, it gives you a whole different, although the Rotax engines seem to work quite well if you look after them properly. The best way I found to hit the oil on this thing is get one of those spouts. It's got a locking top on it, turn it down, and it locks. So I can tip this thing up into the nose there and the cowling. She won't spill any. Just open her up once I get it in. Make sure it's clean. Not any bleeds in there. And didn't she go? Now those things work pretty slick. Now I can just close that off. Another drop. Pellet drop. 4th and last one. I've done this before in the cold weather. And the oil was like friggin' tar. I preheat this before I start it below -10. Kind of thinking below 0 period I should preheat it. There's a little generator I bring out here. Taking it one of those in-car heaters, aiming at the oil tank, and 20-30 minutes later plug the air inlet in the engine, of course. So the oil is nice and runny. Moves to a good start. quick latches for that someday. There. All ready to go flying. Yeah, we'll go check the wind direction. Southwest wind. Yeah, we'll be flying today. Yep. Too damn windy. There. Do that, keep the damn ice out. Go up the tail wheel and they go inside through the rudder cage. Bastards. I think I exterminated most of them. There's that snow you see in the ground. Looks like snow. All that. So freaking ice. She's gusty. And she's averaging about 15-mile-an-hour winds today, which is about average lately. She hit 20 there a couple of times. I'm not going to video it forever waiting for it to do it again, but sometimes, oh, just about. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll be. Got that flight in yesterday, that's good. Yeah. Sure as hell won't be doing it today. Yeah. Ice and wind. Yeah. Taxiway is a sheet of ice, runway is a sheet of ice. And the fuel area is a sheet of ice. Oh well.